So Donald Trump says that immigrants are poisoning the blood of our country. And I made a meme quoting the book of Leviticus because all year long Christians have used the book of Leviticus when debating me and arguing with me. And they say that the book of Leviticus still holds true today. When I tell them that Jesus Christ never said any of these things, they say, well, Jesus said, I came to fulfill the scripture and I came to fulfill the law. And so everything that was said in the book of Leviticus still stands. So I thought since Donald Trump was in bed with these evangelicals, and people like Mike Johnson thinks he's the new Moses and he's using him, and we're supposed to live this book literally. We're supposed to take every word of it literally. Then I thought they would want to hold Donald Trump to the standard of their own book. And they should want to point out to him, no, they're not poisoning the blood of our country. Actually, we're supposed to treat them exactly like we would treat ourselves. Because according to Leviticus chapter 19, verse 33, and if a stranger sojourn with thee in your land, ye shall not vex him. But the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be unto you as one born among you. And you shall love him as thyself. For ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. I posted that meme, and within seconds, I had Christians chime in to say, he wasn't talking to Christians there, Brando. He was talking to Egyptians. That wasn't directed at us. Well, you know what? I'll give you that. He wasn't talking to Christians because Jesus hadn't even been born yet. But all year long, you guys have pulled from the same book to demonize people you didn't like, to take rights away from people whose lifestyle you disagreed with, to cast stones at people that you hated. You've used this book all year on me. And you said Jesus came to fulfill this. Jesus came to carry it out. And it still stands today. But now you're saying, no, that part don't. He was just talking to the Egyptians right there. It wasn't directed at Christians. I'm so glad that you guys walked right into this one. I'm so glad you walked right into this like a Mike Tyson uppercut, and I was able to take you down with the next part that says, if you're going over here to chapter 20, now he's still talking to Egyptians right here, right? It's not directed at Christians. It's directed at Egyptians. So in chapter 20, verse 13, if a man also lie with mankind as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Well, he wasn't talking to Christians. He wasn't talking to you. Jesus didn't come to fulfill that. He was talking to the Egyptians. So you can't cherry pick it here and have it both ways. You either have to live this thing literally to a T or nothing, because the minute you start cherry picking it, it's your interpretation of it. And you have proved that you will dig into that book to cherry pick out the parts that you want to use to beat somebody over the head with it that you don't like. But when that same book says that you're supposed to love someone you don't like as you would love yourself, oh, well, wait a minute. Hold on now. Let's wait a minute. He wasn't talking to us. Let me tell you guys something. I'm not trying to be arrogant and cocky, okay? But you will never win a debate with me on this subject. I will set you up to walk right into my trap every time. I will bait you. You ever go back and watch Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, part 3, The Thrill of Manila, my favorite fight ever. Ali sits there and just dangles that jab right in front of Frazier's face. And Frazier keeps swatting it. And every time Frazier swats it, Ali tags him. That's what I'm doing to you. Every time I'm just sitting here, I'm just dangling your own words in front of you. And when you swat it, bam. There's the book of Leviticus. Either live it or shut your mouth.